All right, we're here with head coach Zach Zedrick for end of the season NCAA preview combined interview. Coach, third place at the MAC championship. How do you feel that tournament went?
Definitely mixed emotions. Obviously, for us, the goal, like anywhere we go, we want to win, and we really felt like if we put together 4 solid rounds of golf, we were going to have an excellent chance to do that. We hung in there Friday morning. We're kind of right in the thick of things going into the afternoon round, and got even harder. And we just kind of lost our cool a little bit, lost our poise, and in a tournament like that, that's all it takes. And I was proud of how we bounced back, even though we didn't play well as we could have on Saturday. I thought the energy was really good Saturday. It was just a matter of execution. We're just on the wrong side of the hole too much. But Sunday, as far as really being proud or pointing to a moment as far as that's what our team is about, I think Sunday was a really good testament to that. To come back and win the tournament was not out of the question, but the odds were definitely stacked against us. And for our guys to go out and compete we were in that pairing with Ball State and Kent State and Akron and playing like we were leading the tournament, I think it says a lot about our guys and their character and how much they care about each other in the program. So, low round of the day, tied for the low round of the tournament. I think we wanted to make a point to show everyone how proud we were of our season. Didn't finish up the way we wanted to, but still a lot of positives for sure.
All right, after the tournament, you had 4 different golfers win awards. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it was awesome. First time in program history we've had 4 players win a MAC postseason award. So, Cam Solomon, All-MAC tournament team, only around in the 60s, which, as the other guys you're going to talk to can attest to, that's no small feat. And to do it on Sunday in that kind of environment was awesome. So Cam's worked really hard. The progress he's made from this time last year to today is awesome. So that was great to see. Charlie, freshman of the year, I think was a testament to just how quietly consistent he played all year. It kind of snuck up on us that all of a sudden he had 4 top 20s and 5 stroke play events in the spring. And, there was a lot of pressure on Sunday that there were 2 or 3 guys that had a legitimate chance to be named freshman of the year, and a lot of it was going to come down to the final round. So for Charlie to go out and hang in there, play steady golf, and have a solid finish, just thrilled for him. And I think it's a sign of things to come for him. Brian, second straight year being All-MAC second team. I know he wanted to be a first teamer this year, but getting his first college win, had another awesome chance to win at Wolf Run. The future's bright. Those are 3 of the 4, guys that won awards are, I'm buying bags and clothes for next year. I might have to go up a size for Cam, but and then Pat, obviously, he's the second guy in MAC history to be named to the first team 4 times. That speaks for itself. So, really proud for him, really excited for him. He's obviously got some more golf to play, so we're looking forward to that. But, definitely to have 4 guys win postseason awards, I think it's a testament to the strides we've made as a program for sure.
So how do you assess the season, and where do you think the team goes from here?
It was kind of our approach going into the week. If we won, it's the cherry on top. If we didn't, it doesn't mean that the year was terrible. I think it honestly, to not win, it leaves a little bit of a bittersweet taste in our mouths. But I gave you all the stats last week. To have those 2 wins and to finish second 3 times. I just went through. We just had 4 players earn postseason awards. That's 4 out of the 5 guys that played, in our lineup this year. It's really 5's about the max you could have win a postseason award. We had 80% of our lineup walk away with hardware on Sunday. So we're in a great spot in that regard. Now, does that mean we're satisfied, that we're content? No. We feel like, we could have played better golf to earn an at-large bid to regionals. We're shooting for that and for even more next year. We've got a lot of guys coming back. Big loss with Pat, but we've got 2 freshmen that are going to be young and hungry and want to push. And so I think the future is very bright. Is it a little bit of a disappointment that we're not playing together as a team at the Scarlet a couple weeks? Yeah, but we can't let that get in the way of the fact that there are so many good things going on. Let's focus on, hey, here's some things we can do to get better, be a little bit more focused, be a little bit more efficient, be a little bit better prepared to just keep raising the bar for the program next year.
Finally, you're not quite done with Pat yet, as he has gotten a large bid for the third year in a row, and he'll go to his fourth NCAA regional. He's going right back to the Scarlet Course, where you guys just competed 2 weeks ago. What kind of competition should he expect there?
Well, it's going to be great. And looking at the field, there are several teams there that have a lot of experience on that golf course. So, but Pat can't do anything about that. It's as strong as any other regional, and the way he views it, I'm sure, is that, hey, if I go out and take care of my business for 3 rounds, I'm going to have a great chance, to win the tournament as an individual, and that's the mentality he should have. So I think it's about really just him being focused on what do I need to do to prepare for this tournament and go out and he plays his best when he just puts the blinders on and competes. And if he does that, he's going to have a heck of a chance to win.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
All right. We're here with redshirt junior Brian Orr. Brian, just completed the MAC championship for the second straight season. You've been named second team All-MAC. How would you assess your year this year?
I think the year went really well. I finally got a win under the belt, and I think that's something I worked towards for a pretty long time, and that I was really excited about that. And I think overall the team had a really good season. I think we all pushed each other really well, and it really made me determined to get better myself. So honestly, it was a very fun, exciting year.
What do you feel like going into the summer you would like to work on?
A lot of stuff. Building off of that win, I would like to add some more to the resume. I could see that my ball striking is in a really good spot right now, and my mental game has made a lot of stride from the fall, but there's always room for improvement in all aspects, skill-wise and mentally. And I think just seeing Pat prepare for his pro debut later on in the fall, I think that's something I will be working on, just prepping for that, preparing just daily routines, and a lot of stuff in that aspect.
All right. Finally, as you mentioned, Pat was the senior leader this year. Next year, it's your turn to be the senior leader. How do you feel on that role?
I'm excited. I'm really excited. The young guys coming in and the young guys we have on our team already are already pushing me. So I really have to step up and have an impact in that way. I told these guys heading into this final stretch of golf and the MAC championship that I was really excited for the stretch and also the future of our program. I think we're at a really good spot team-wise, and that's thanks to Coach, thanks to an amazing 4-year career with Pat and these young guys that are coming in and playing really good golf. So overall, I'm super excited. I hope Pat has a very good journey in his pro career, and I'm excited for us as a team.
All right. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
We're here with sophomore Cam Solomon. Cam, you're coming off a top 5 finish and a spot in the All-MAC tournament team at the MAC championship. How did you feel your performance went, and what was so successful about this past week?
It was an awesome week and a really awesome way to finish a great season that we've had as a team and as a program. But going back to the MAC, it was awesome to finish with the low round of the tournament and finishing all team. I think it kind of just put a recap on my season of the hard work that I've put in and all the extra effort and stuff like that. So it was pretty awesome to see some good scores up there.
So you kind of improved throughout the season. How do you assess your year?
I've definitely have made a lot of improvements, even going back to my freshman year. It was some things I definitely had to improve on, and working with Coach and working with my swing coach back home, I think I really made a lot of improvements. But I still think that there are places that I can improve and help this team out and make sure that next year we have a chance to win MACs going into Sunday. And I just want to keep working better and ready to get back at it already.
So finally, what are some of those things that you want to work on going into the fall?
I think, putting and short game can always improve for me. I want to work on some mental approaches and kind of how my strategy going towards different courses are. But I'm just ready to get back at it and get back to junior season.
Thank you, Ken.
Thanks.
We're here with Charlie Nikitas. Charlie, you got named Freshman of the Year. How do you feel winning that honor?
Like you said, it's a great honor. It's something that obviously Pat had won his freshman year, so pretty cool to step in his footsteps a little bit. Obviously, he's done plenty for this program to get it where it is today, so it's an honor to have won that award after this year. But it's just getting started with my freshman year, so I'm looking forward to these next 3.
All right, so it was obviously you were the rookie on the team or one of them. How do you feel your freshman year went along?
I think it went great. I played pretty consistent golf for the most part. I had my ups, I had my downs, but I feel like I learned a ton along the way just from our leaders, Pat and Brian especially. And it was just a great year for everything. I learned a ton, like I said, and I feel like my game's in just such a better spot than it was when I got here.
So now that you have a year of college golf under your belt, what do you feel you need to work on to come in next in the fall ready to go?
I think ball striking is one place that I look at, strokes gained wise, where I think if I miss it in better spots throughout golf tournaments, I can save shots here and there. Coach and I had talked about this past week. Basically, the reason that I didn't have a chance to win coming down the stretch on Sunday was leaving myself in tough spots where it's difficult to make 4s, make 3s. So definitely ball striking, but obviously Cam was talking about short game and putting. That's always going to be a place where you can improve. So,
All right, thank you, Charlie.
thank you.
All right, we're here with senior Patrick Flavin. Patrick, the end of the MAC tournament this year, you were named the Earl Yessingsmeyer Sportsman of the Year. How did it feel to win that honor?
That was really cool. It was definitely not expected and really rewarding. We had our senior last year, Greg Conrad, win that award. So to get 2 in a row really says something about Miami golf. And we really try to act try to treat people the way you want to be treated. And so just to get that award with Earl Yessingmeyer's name on it and to have your peers reflect you for that was awesome.
In addition, you were named first team All MAC. Once again, you're only the second person in MAC history to win All MAC first team 4 times, and you're only the 4th person in Miami history to be named on the All MAC all 4 years. How do you feel that says about you?
I think that's pretty cool. That's awesome. And I think that's definitely a testament to how we've prepared and practiced at home. We've put in a lot of hard work, and I've definitely been busting my butt for 4 years. So for that to all kind of come together this senior year, when it was just such a special year. So for that to all come together and to get the recognition for that just really puts a cherry on top. There was so much good that came out of this year. There's definitely more to be accomplished, but that was really cool to receive that recognition.
All right. Well, you are obviously not done yet. You're going to go for the 4th straight year to an NCAA regional. You're going to Columbus in the Scarlet course, where we just competed in the Robert Kepler Intercollegiate. How do you feel the familiarity with that course will help you going in?
I think it's going to help a ton. We played it when it was firm and fast, and it's just going to be more firm and faster. They're going to definitely set it up tough, but to go to a place that you're comfortable with is really, you can't even describe how important that is. It's one of those places that you have to hit the ball really straight off the tee. And for me, I know if I'm going to hit lots of fairways and I'm going to have lots of chances. It's going to be a great field. But having played in regionals the last few years is going to help. And I know that if I go and I play my game, that I'll be right in it at the end. So I'm excited.
All right. Finally, what does the future hold for Patrick Flavin?
Yeah, so after graduating, I'm going to turn pro next fall and give pro golf a run. I'm going to do web.com Q School in the fall. It's kind of crazy that it's come so fast. It's always been a dream of mine to play professional golf, and that wouldn't be possible without my teammates the last few years. Brian Orr has been there with me every step of the way, and we've really done a lot. So I'm really excited to go out and represent Miami golf at the next level, and it's going to be a cool journey. I'm sad to say this one's over, but I'm excited for the next step.
All right. Thank you, Patrick, and good luck.
Thank you.